Welcome to the next lesson in the series, Learn to Play the Violin with Me, where I play both the student and the teacher. Make sure you're tuned and we'll get started. I'm going to turn on the 15-minute timer, and here we go. When we last left off, we were learning Jingle Bells, which is number 41 on page 14 of the Essential Elements Violin Book 1. So let's look at that piece of music. We finished the first line. There are 4 lines total, and we finished number 1. Before we get to Jingle Bells, let's warm up by playing a D major scale, all the notes that we know, starting on the 2nd string going down, open D, E, 1 finger, F sharp, 2, G, 3, then moving down to the open A string, playing B with 1 finger, C sharp with 2 fingers, and finally high D with 3 fingers on that A string. Let's start on low D and let's play it together. We'll play each note for 2 beats. 1, 2, ready, play. Let's try that one more time. Start on low D. 1, 2, ready, play. D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. Good. That's just a little warm up for us. Let's go to Jingle Bells. Let's see what we remember from last time. We are starting on F sharp, which is 2 fingers on the D string. D, E, F sharp, there we are. Let's try line number 1 together slowly. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest. 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 Let's try that one more time. Fix anything that might need adjusting. So for me, I made sure that my fingers were curved so that when I played the open A string, my fingers weren't resting against the A string and dampening the sound. So that's something I'm really trying hard to work on. I'm sure you have your own thing that maybe you're really focusing on. So whatever that is, let's do it now. Line number 1. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest. 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 Let's move on to line 2. We're starting line 2 with G. Remember, that's the 2nd line note going up, every good, right? So the 2nd line going up, every good, that's a G. That's 3 fingers on the D string. So we're playing G right there. This is, oh, what fun it is to ride. Now, I'll get there, never mind. Let's sight read line number 2, and I'll tell you what I was thinking in a second. Let's sight read line 2, starting on G, which is 3 fingers. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, let's break it down. We start the line with 5 G's in a row. Oh, what fun it is to, and then on the word to, we actually move down to 2 fingers, the F sharp, in measure number 2, beat 2, and 2 fingers. Works out really well, and the lyric is the word to. If you're singing along, you might find yourself wanting to play this. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a But in a would be TT or 2/8 notes, and we only have a quarter note there. So in these simplified versions of songs, while we're learning them, they might have modified rhythms, so not every single note that we're used to hearing or singing along to might not be in there. So make sure you're paying attention to the rhythm that you're playing in this version of Jingle Bells, and not just playing what you remember from whenever you sing, because it will be slightly different. Let's try line 2, measures 1 and 2. Okay, pay attention to how many G's you play before moving down to the F sharp. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, let's try measures 3 and 4, starting on F sharp, 2 fingers, and then moving down to the E. Okay, so measure number 3 in line 2, starting with F sharp. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest. Rest. Let's try measures 3 and 4 of that line again. My E was a little too high up, so it was a little sharp, so I adjusted that, but I'm going to pull it back a little bit now. Here we go, measure 3. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest. Rest. Let's try all of line 2, starting with G. G. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest. Rest. And that last note, of course, is open A, so we're moving down a string. Let's start from the beginning, and let's play the first half of Jingle Bells, starting with 2 fingers, F sharp. F sharp. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest. 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 Make sure you're not adding any extra beats when you're moving from line 1 to line 2. And you can even, if you notice the last note in line 1 is an F sharp, and the first note in line 2 is a G, during those 3 quarter rests on that last measure of line 1, you can put that third finger down ahead of time so that as soon as we get to beat 1, you're ready to go, instead of finding it with your eyes and putting it down with your finger at the same time. So you can wait and really look at that first note and have it fingered correctly, and you're just waiting for those 3 beats. Let's try a little bit faster. Starting at the beginning. 1, 2, ready, play. Feel free to pause at any time if you want to get some more practice, some more repetitions, until you can get it up to that speed. Let's look at line number 3. You might notice something really interesting about line number 3. Let's sight read it and see if you can figure out what I'm referring to. 2 fingers on that D string. 1, 2, ready, play. Did you figure out what I was referring to? It is exactly the same as line number 1. So music is very repetitive a lot of times. So if you look at that and you're thinking, oh my goodness, it's 16 measures, it's 4 lines, that's so much music. In reality, it's only 12 because 4 lines repeat completely in line 1 and line 3. So there's nothing new in that measure that we need, or in that line that we need to learn. Now the one thing that did change is, I don't know if you noticed, they did not put the open string symbol, the 0 for the open A, the 0 for the open D, and the 1 finger, the number 1, to prep you that you're playing an E there, which is 1 finger in measure number 3. So if you look in line 1, they labeled those for you, but in line 3, they didn't. So they're just slowly, the writers of this book are slowly getting you used to not completely relying on those hints, so that you can start reading it without those. Let's try that one more time, a little faster, line 3, and then we'll finish it up with line 4. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Let's move on to the last line, starting with a G, which is 3 fingers on the D string. So remember, the line notes are E, G, B, D, F. I use Every Good Boy Does Fine. You can use something similar or something completely different, but whatever helps you remember that the second line there is going to be a G, which is 3 fingers. Oh. G. Let's finish it up. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest, rest, rest. Couple things there. Number 1, my fingers were touching the open A string, which is so funny. It's a funny thing that they do. So I have to really remember. I should probably write it actually in the book. Remember to curve my fingers so that doesn't happen. Also, got so riled up about that last thing. I forget what I was going to say about. I forget. All right, let's do it again, and I'm sure it will come back to me. 3 fingers. Oh, I know what it was. So I was noticing when I was playing those G's at the beginning of line 4 that that my notes were like a little muffled, and I remembered as I was playing that I needed to press a little bit harder. So these strings need to be firmly on that fretboard to be able to fully vibrate. So if you are having if some notes are coming out, they're not ringing, they're like dampening whenever you play them, try pushing a little bit harder. Don't hurt yourself, but try pushing a little bit harder that string into the fretboard, and it should ring nicely for you. So I remembered that, fixed it while I was playing, and it sounded much better. So here we go. Line number 4, a little faster. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, I got the open A, but then I blanked on what I was supposed to do for the G. Let's narrow that down. Let's look at measure number 3 of line 4 at the A, G, E, D, D. Okay, here we go. Let's start with the open A. So I'm going to put 3 fingers down on the D string to make the G, so I don't have to do that last minute. So let's play open A. Start there, the last 2 measures. 1, 2, ready, play. Do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Let's do it again. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, here we go. Let's try one more time. Okay, it's my first finger's the culprit. Here we go. Ready? So I have to remember that it's the open A string, and then I have to move to the D string. Here we go. Last 2 measures. 1, 2, ready, and. Let's do that again. Make sure it wasn't a mistake. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest, rest, rest. And I had to slow down the tempo because my brain could not think fast enough. It had to process that I had to move down the string. So my brain, my fingers, and my eyes weren't all moving at the same speed, so that my fingers weren't remembering to move down move us to the D string. Blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I had to slow it all down because I wasn't processing fast enough, and that's why there was that hesitation between the open A and the G. So once I slowed down, that I could play it smoothly, and that's the secret to everything, is slowly first. Let's try the entire song. Here we go. You can sing it in your head or out loud, if that helps you. Okay. Think of that one thing that you really want to focus on, and perfect timing. Think of that one thing you want to focus on, and let's play and see how it goes. Here we go. Beginning. 1, 2, ready, play. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Rest, rest, rest. Oh, what fun it is to sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Rest, rest, rest. Oh, what it is to ride in one-horse open sleigh. Okay, how'd it go? You can practice that as many times as you want to. Our lesson is over for the day, but thank you so much for joining me, and I can't wait to move on and learn our next song together. Hopefully it'll be very soon. See you then.